paragraphs you say were all inserted?
Oh my god, you know it, girl. And as I copied them myself in a feigned hand, where there can be no suspicion whence they came.
Did you circulate the rumor of Lady Brittle's intrigue with Captain LaSalle?
Girl, by this time, Lady Brittle is the talk of half the town. And I doubt not in a week she'll be the next Miley Cyrus.
What have you done to the insinuation as to a certain baroness lady and a certain what?
That is in as fine a train as your ladyship could wish. I told the story yesterday to my own maid, with directions to communicate it directly to my hairdresser. He, I'm informed, has a brother who courts a milliner's apprentice in Palma, whose mistress has a first cousin, whose sister is Femi de Chambre, to Mrs. Clackett. So that, in the common course of things, it must reach Mrs. Clackett's ears within 24 hours. And then you know the business is as good as done.
Why, Mrs. Clackett does have very pretty talent. A great deal of industry, yet, yes, been very successful in her way. To my knowledge, she's been the cause of 6 breakups, 3 sons being disinherited, 4 daughters being turned out of doors, 3 several elopements, as many confinements, 9 separations, and 2 divorces. Nay, I have more than once traced her causing a tete-a-tete in the town and country magazine, when the parties perhaps have never ever seen each other's faces before in their lives.
She certainly has talents.
But her manner is gross.
It's very true. She generally designs well, has a free tongue and a bold invention, but her coloring is too dark, and her outline often extravagant. She wants that delicacy of tint and mellowness of sneer, which distinguish your ladyship's scandal.
You're certainly right, girlfriend.
Not in the least. Everybody allows that Sneerwell can do more with a word or a look than many can with the most labored detail, even when they happen to have a little truth on their side to support it.
Yes, yeah. I, on the other hand, am no hypocrite to deny the satisfaction I reap from the success of my efforts. I mean, I was wounded myself when I was younger.
Girl?
Yeah, and it was, of course, because of all the rumors. Since then, I have known no pleasure equal to reducing others to my level of
Nothing can be more natural. But girlfriend, there is one affair in which you have lately employed me. Therefore, I confess I'm at a loss to guess your motives.
I conceive you mean with respect to my neighbor, that dude, Peter Diesel or whatever, and his family was pet. And has my conduct in this matter really appeared to you so mysterious?
Very much. An old bachelor, as Sir Peter was, having taken a young wife from out of the country, as Lady Teasel are certainly fair subjects for a little mischievous raillery. But here are 2 young men, to whom Sir Peter has acted as a kind of guardian since their father's death. The oldest one possessing the most amiable character and universally well spoken of. The young little, what is it? What do they call them? Whippersnappers? Yeah. little whippersnapper. The most dissipated, extravagant young fellow in the kingdom. Without friends or character, so unpopular. The former one an avowed admirer of yours, and apparently your favorite. The latter attached to Maria, Sir Peter's ward, and confessedly beloved by her. Now, on the face of these circumstances, it is utterly unaccountable to me why you, a young widow with no great jointure, should not close with the passion of a man of such character and expectations as Mr. Surface. And more so, why you should be so uncommonly earnest to destroy the mutual attachment subsisting between his brother Charles and Maria.
Then you should unravel this mystery at once, because I assure you that me and Mr. Surface we have not done any intercourse at all.
No.
Yeah, his real attachment is to Maria or Fortune. But by finding his brother, his rival, he's been obliged to mask his true feelings, and by profit, by my assistance.
Yet you should interest yourself in his success.
Heavens, how dull you are. You cannot surmise the weakness in which I have to go through. Shame has concealed even from you. Must I confess that Charles, such a libertine and handsome but bankrupt in the fortune and reputation that it is from whom I am thus anxious and malicious, and to gain whom I would sacrifice